Welcome to the Spy Collection. My name is Anastasios, and as we're entering the month of December, we'll switch to some holiday-themed items, starting with an ornament from the National Security Agency of the United States of America, the NSA. In the past, we've presented the ornaments from 2009 and 2010, so naturally, here we look at this one from 2011. Clearly, the design depicts a snowflake with some Christmas decorations around it. And the message, defending our nation, securing our future. We have talked many times about NSA in this channel, but this ornament allows us to also cover another entity of the DoD that can be confusing to many. On its other side we have CSS, the Central Security Service, with their seal in the middle and the message, Season's Greetings. Almost always you'll be seeing CSS referenced as NSA CSS, so let's try to briefly explain what these two agencies are under the US Department of Defense. In summary, NSA is the primary US spy agency for SIGINT, as well as to protect US government and military assets from foreign SIGINT operations. Practically, 80 to 90% of NSA is focusing on SIGINT, and the rest 10 to 20% on the security aspect. The US military is a massive organization, so CSS was established to help all the US military services such as Army, Navy, Marine Corps, etc. coordinate their cryptologic capabilities, since each one of them has entities dedicated to this task. However, since NSA is the leader in this domain across the US government and military, the NSA director is serving as head of both NSA and CSS. Apparently, each branch of the US military has slightly different needs and TTPs, but with NSA CSS operating under the same leadership, it's easier to maintain alignment where possible and have strong collaboration across those units of the US military. The official description of CSS is that it was established by presidential directive in February of 1972 to promote full partnership between NSA and the service cryptologic elements of the armed forces. Of course, both NSA and CSS headquarters are in Fort Meade, Maryland, and even their seals are quite similar. NSA's seal has an eagle, the symbol of the US that indicates the national mission of the agency, and is grasping a key, indicating the cryptologic nature of the agency. Historically, the key is coming from the emblem of St. Peter and is representing security, the keys of heaven. CSS only got its seal in 1996. It depicts NSA's seal in the center, and all around it the cryptologic elements that it helps coordinate. Army Intelligence and Security Command, Marine Corps Intelligence, Naval Security Group, Coast Guard Intelligence, and Air Force Intelligence Surveillance and Reconnaissance Agency. That shows how the NSA is the central function that brings all the others together. Note though that in 2022, this was updated since now there are a couple of new cryptologic elements. Of course, this ornament here is from 2011, so it has the old one. But here is the new emblem, where we have the US Fleet Cyber Command, Marine Corps Director of Intelligence, then the Army's Intelligence and Security Command, the 16th Air Force, representing both the Air Force and Space Force services, and lastly the Coast Guard Intelligence. In conclusion, NSA CSS encompass all the SIGINT functions of the US military, and this ornament here is a rare and unique spy artifact that allows us to demonstrate this with something tangible. With that context, even the message, defending our nation, securing our future, probably makes more sense now. And if you liked that episode, then stay tuned because next week we'll be presenting another ornament from a US spy agency, providing us a deeper understanding of the US intelligence community and the complex world of espionage, a world of secrets and lies where nothing is as it seems.